Every culture has a cultural expression expressing joy and excitement. I am aware of the following cultural expressions. In the Spanish culture, they say, ole. In the Italian culture, they say, bravo, bravo. In the Greek culture, they say, oppa. In the Arabic culture, they go, la, 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 la. And in the American culture, they say, woohoo. And of course, in my culture, we say, bale, bale. Bale, bale is spelled B-A-L-L-E, B-A-L-L-E. And it is meant to be shouted out with lots of joy and lots of excitement. Now, I would like you to try this out with me. Yes, you. I'm going to say it first, and then I'm going to point at you, and you're going to all say it together. Are you ready? Fantastic. Bale, bale. Great job, guys. I felt that. I'm sure you could hear that as well. Fantastic job to all the Toastmasters that are here, as well as esteemed guests. Bale bale comes from the north part of India, Punjab. And you can hear it in the music known as folk Bhangra, known as folk music called Bhangra. When I created Masala Bhangra, the first ever Indian dance fitness program, I knew I had something special when we would shout out, bale, bale. It was good for two reasons. The first reason, I was sharing a part of my culture with my students. And the second reason was that instead of saying woohoo in a group exercise class, we replaced it by saying bale, bale. It was amazing, and the energy would be awesome when you hear everyone say it together. And 20 years later, we still shout it out in all of our classes and even now in our virtual classes. But some people get really confused as to how to say it, how to spell it, how to pronounce it. Some comments on social media would be like bull, bull, or baile, baile, or bali, bali. In fact, one person commented saying, great job, bale, bale. And I had to stop for a second and read that again and think, that's so funny. This person thinks that bale, bale is my name. Well, so did many of the people at the Orlando Fitness Convention. I got to present Masala Bhangra in front of 1,000 people. I was so nervous, so excited. And I got up on stage and I did my thing. And everyone was dancing and clapping and stomping, and we had a blast. And then when I said bale, bale, and everyone said it together, you could feel the energy. You could feel the vibration in the room. A few hours later, I came down to the lobby and hung out with some of the attendees. And as I was coming down the escalator, people would shout out, hey, bale, bale, great job, bale, bale. It was like the entire lobby was saying, bale, bale. It was amazing. And I had to think for a second, that's so funny. They still think that bale, bale is my name. I know I was clear when I got up on that stage and I said, namaste. My name is Serena Jane. Welcome to Masala Bhangra. And this is what bale, bale means. Somehow, bale, bale stuck. And who would have ever thought that I would make this cultural expression so popular? Following that experience, I went to Norway. I got to travel all the way to Norway and present Masala Bhangra in a private workshop with 100 people. This time it was a little smaller, but they were ready to roll. They were awesome. And I got up on stage right in front and I did my thing. I said, namaste, welcome to Masala Bhangra. This is what bale, bale means. And of course I introduced my name. And whenever I would say bale, bale, people would laugh and they would turn red and they would snicker. And I thought, this is so interesting. Why are they turning red on me? I let it go. I said, maybe they're just laughing at my accent. No problem. So I'm teaching class, we're dancing and we're singing and we're just having a blast and we're sweating, and all of a sudden, bale, bale. And everyone would say it and they would still turn red. So I finally had to stop for a second. And I looked at the student next to me and I said, hey, you got to help me out here. Why does everyone get red when I say bale, bale? And then she looked at me And then she looked at everybody else and looked right back at me. And then she said, it's because bale bale means balls. Oh my God. I died. My face turned so red. Talk about my face turning red in front of them. And talk about the fact that you will never forget what bale bale means in Norway. Bale bale was meant to be shouted out with full of joy and full of expression. And that's exactly how I intended it to use it. In fact, that's how my mom used it as well. A few years ago, I was getting married in India. I was trying on my wedding dress. And out of the blue, my mom jumped up and down and said, bale bale. And I thought, oh my God, my mom is saying this totally out of joy and so excited because finally her daughter is getting married. Now you're probably all wondering, why am I sharing this with you? Well, with the recent events that have shaken up our country, shaken up our people, you have to remember that culture matters and that people matter. And that with every cultural expression out there, it brings communities together. I found reason to be a change to this world with my cultural expression. And I hope you can find yours too. Now, before I get off the stage, can I please get a final bale bale?